So Charles Street Terminal to me has always been a place where I know what I'm coming back to. Whenever I leave the city, whenever I am coming back from home or from another place, it was always a place where I knew the surroundings, I knew the landmarks, and I first entered Kitchener-Waterloo as a student, so I didn't really have any way of getting around on my own. I was really reliant on the maps and the transit in town. So I always knew if I was at Charles Street Terminal, I know how to get back to campus, I know how to get to my favorite restaurant, I know how to find my friends and find my way back to my second home here. The terminal being closed down has happened at an interesting time because, of course, we've had the pandemic. We had a period of time where people were not traveling. I myself was using the Ion for some time, and now I work from home, so there's no need to do that. But it's a space that is still so central, not just geographically to the downtown core, but to what people who live in downtown, who live downtown adjacent, who live in Waterloo, what they recognize as the core of the city. Everything kind of revolves around Charles Street Terminal here. So there's a lot of potential for it to be turned into something that actually serves that community, as opposed to, a staging area for construction, or another place to be 50% vacant in 3 years. Initially, there were a lot of ideas thrown around when I first got involved with the downtown Kitchener community. So I run a local production company, and we work with artists and musicians from the city. And we have been feeling a lack of spaces to be creative in town, spaces to showcase the art and performance that musicians and creatives work on. So the concept was, what happens if we turn Charles Street Terminal into a place that is an outdoor market, a place that supports nightlife organically in downtown Kitchener, a place where artists can come and it's a canvas for them to add their own artwork, for them to perform their craft, a place where vendors can come and they have accessible areas to sell their craft and what they're working on. Of course, after pitching that, the pandemic hit. So it would be cool to see something happen to it, because I think there's a lot of potential for it to be a really core part of our culture. Not just to enable new creatives to come out, but also to support those that have been working so hard for so long.